Hey Brittany, Scott here at Terry Hendricks Ford. I'm going to get you that quick walk around here of the F-250 that you inquired on. And like we mentioned, still waiting to get into our body shop. So I'm going to just kind of highlight everything I see here for you, and then really kind of see what you think, and maybe even be open to alternate offers on the truck as it sits right now. So I'm just going to get you the best look possible here so you can kind of see what we're working with. As I mentioned on the phone, bumpers were plasti dipped by previous owner. So this right here, the chrome, oh, if I can focus, chrome is still good underneath of that, and this just literally peels off just like that. So you can do that in the shop, you can do that at home. Does take a little bit of time just to get that pulled off, but in my experience with doing that, it doesn't leave any marks behind, nothing that you can't just wipe off. So that would still be good there. I'm gonna come around here on the passenger side, show you a little bit more. So we've got some scratches in here. This was a looks like a company truck. They've got some lettering that was on the truck, and then looks like their logo back here, as you can see. So that would need to probably be rubbed off. In my experience with that as well, with the right product on there, those do come off relatively easily, but just takes a little bit of rubbing on that. And then as we continue back into here, we have some more marks. So we got some stuff going on in there. Kind of hard to focus on it because the paint itself is still reflective, but definitely some scratches in here. Like I said, looks like this was a work truck for somebody, with my best guess. So kind of all the way through the bed itself, there are scratch marks in there. We've got a ding right down here in the quarter panel with more marks kind of going through the truck itself. And then another angle here across the top, just kind of seeing everything through. And then tailgate back here, got some marks. We've got a couple dings, one there and then one down there that you can see along the bottom. A lot of this is some mud that does need to just be cleaned up, but there are some marks still across the bottom that are scratches that will still come through, but a lot of that is dirt that can get cleaned up. So here's kind of a wider shot for you of the tailgate. And then over here on this side actually is not as bad. A few that are up here, again, a little difficult to see, but I'm trying my best to keep them from blending in. Like I said, this side not near as bad as what the passenger side was. And then as we get over to the doors, there are still some logo marks here as well. A little bit of remnants from the phone number and company name, and then company logo here. As I kind of transition through, you can see the outline of what was there. So that would need to be done. But I'm gonna get you inside and start the truck up for you, because like I said, mechanically the truck seems to be okay. But you can see in here, definitely gonna need a good detail, maybe a sweep and a good cleaning. Like I said, definitely appears to be a pretty standard work truck for us here. Now the seat covers, those will come off. Overall doesn't appear to be too bad. There's just some debris there. You've got a tear here, but a lot of times what I see with the seat covers is that you're still going to have the wear and tear from getting in and out, but these will usually keep the seats from getting dirty themselves. Looks like we might have some staining here, but nothing that can't be cleaned up. So let's go ahead and get inside. I'll start it up for you. So tire pressure monitor fault, very common, and you may know this, very common when you have aftermarket wheels and tires on. Important to note that it's flashing. So with that on there, as you may have noticed, aftermarket wheels and tires, and the tires are actually in great shape. You've got plenty of tread in there, so nothing to worry about on the tires, but very common with these when they do aftermarket that it will show a tire pressure monitoring fault. So you do have that, but no other lights on the dash, which is good. And then everything else in here seems to be working just fine. I've actually got the AC on, and that is already blowing some cold air out, so that's encouraging as well. Yeah, that's blowing cold. 4x4 brake controller, all that good stuff in there. So just wanted to get you a quick walkthrough, kind of just to let you see the truck the best that you can, and then help you make an informed decision on which route that you would want to go. So any further questions, definitely let me know, and I look forward to working with you, Brittany. Thanks.